Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the financial jargon that can make or break a company, and this time we're diving into Triton International's latest filing. You might not know them, but they're a huge player in something you probably use every day. So what's the big news from Triton? Well, it looks like they've tweaked their big borrowing agreement, extending the time they have to pay it back and getting a better deal on the interest. It's like refinancing a mortgage to save some money and get more breathing room. Before we jump in, if you like getting these easy to understand breakdowns of serious financial documents, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to chat about these companies and get insights from fellow finance fans, join our Discord. The link is in the description below. Alright, let's get straight to it. Triton International, along with its subsidiaries Triton Container International and TAL International Container Corporation, has made some important changes to their credit facility. Now, what's a credit facility? Think of it as a big line of credit that companies use to fund their operations, buy assets, or in Triton's case, likely to lease out shipping containers. So on August 7th of 2025, they signed this first amendment to their credit agreement. This agreement is like their main loan contract, and they've amended it, which means changed it. The key players here are Triton International as the main company providing a guarantee, and TESOL and TALIC as the ones actually borrowing the money. It's pretty standard for a big company to borrow through its subsidiaries. Now for the really juicy bits, what did they change? First, they pushed back the deadline, the maturity date for this massive loan. It was due in July of 2029, but now they have until August 2030. That's an extra year to pay it back, which is great news for their cash flow. Think of it as getting an extension on your student loans. Then they got a better interest rate. The cost of their borrowings, specifically for loans tied to something called daily simple SOFR, went down. The margin, which is like the extra percentage points lenders charge on top of the base rate, has dropped. It went from a range of 1/300% to 1.625%. This might seem like small numbers, but when you're borrowing hundreds of millions or even billions, these small percentage drops translate into tons of money saved on interest payments. It's like getting a discount on your car loan. They also reduced the commitment fees. These are fees you pay just for having the credit line available, even if you're not actively borrowing from it. Lowering these fees means they're paying less for having that financial safety net ready. And finally, they've increased the amount they can borrow under one part of the loan, called the term loan tranche. They've boosted it by $20 million, taking it up to a cool $1,630. They have plans for this extra capital, maybe for more container acquisitions or other investments. Now, you might see references to things like Form 6K and Form F3. These are just regulatory filings with the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC. The 6K is essentially a report for foreign companies like Triton to share important information. And when they say this report is incorporated by reference into their registration statement on Form F3, it just means this new information is now part of their bigger ongoing public offering documents. It's like adding a new chapter to an existing book. And here at the end, we see the signature indicating who officially put their name on this report for Triton International. Carla L. Heiss, who holds the very important titles of Senior Vice President, General Counsel, and Secretary, signed off on this August 11, 2025. This shows the report has been officially reviewed and approved by key company leadership. Now, let's put this into perspective. Triton International is a global leader in the container shipping industry. They lease out shipping containers, which are the backbone of global trade. Think about all the stuff you buy that comes on a ship. It's in these containers. So their ability to access and manage large amounts of capital is crucial for their business. This amendment to their credit facility is a strategic move to lower their cost of doing business and provide more financial flexibility. By extending their debt maturity and getting lower interest rates, even by a fraction of a percent, they're essentially strengthening their financial foundation. This makes them more resilient to market fluctuations and better positioned to invest in their fleet and capitalize on growth opportunities. For a company that deals with massive amounts of physical assets and global logistics, having this kind of financial stability is paramount. It's like ensuring your ship has a steady engine and plenty of fuel for a long voyage. In my view, this filing indicates smart financial management. They're proactively optimizing their debt structure to save money and increase their capacity. The extension of the maturity date is a clear sign that they anticipate needing capital for the foreseeable future, and they're managing those needs efficiently. The reduction in interest rates is a direct benefit to their bottom line, freeing up more cash that can be reinvested. While there are no specific financial tables in this particular filing, the implications of these debt adjustments are significant. It shows Triton is being a prudent steward of its finances, which is always a good sign for investors and stakeholders. The 20 million vested while there are no specific financial tables in this particular filing. The implications of these debt adjustments are significant. It shows Triton is being a prudent steward of its finances, which is always a good sign for investors and stakeholders. The 20 million vested while there are no specific financial tables in this particular filing. The implications of these debt adjustments are significant. It shows Triton is being... What's your take on Triton's financial moves? Do you think these changes position them well for the future, or are there other risks to consider? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights like this. Don't forget to join our Discord community to keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Decode.